Hey guys, what's going on? It's Self-Destruct HD here, and welcome to my WWE 2013 Money in the Bank full results. So the pre-show kickoff was The Shield, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns against the Usos, and The Shield were the champions and they retained. I didn't actually see the pre-show, I only saw the pay-per-view because I didn't really look forward to the pre-show that much, so I'm not really sure what happened. And then the first match on the actual pay-per-view was the World Heavyweight Championship Money in the Bank, which had Damien Sandow, Wade Barrett, Cody Rhodes, Dean Ambrose, Fandango, Jack Swagger, and Antonio Cesaro. The whole match, pretty much Jack Swagger and Antonio Cesaro were teaming, and Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow were kind of teaming as well. The match was pretty good. It was pretty exciting. In the end, Cody Rhodes was about to win. He almost won once, and then the Shield came out and screwed him out of the getting the briefcase. And then he got back up, and he almost won again. But then Damien Sandow betrayed him and knocked him off the ladder, and Damien Sandow actually got the briefcase. I don't really think it was betrayal because they're all for themselves, but they were carrying on like it was betrayal. So that's probably the end of Rhodes Scholars. And then the second match was before the second match, Brad Maddox came out and he just basically made fun of Vicky Guerrero. They showed a whole Titron. They showed a whole video package of how Vicky Guerrero was just basically embarrassing stuff about her. And then after that, it was the second match, which is the Intercontinental title, Curtis Axel against The Miz. At the very start of the match, The Miz got the referee to eject Paul Heyman. The referee was looking away, and then Miz made a clap noise and pretend like Paul Heyman hit him. So then Paul Heyman was ejected at the very start of the match, but Kurt Axel still found a way to win. He I think he injured his jaw, and then he did that move that he does, the swinging neck breaker or whatever it is. And then match 3 was the Divas Championship with AJ against Caitlyn. It was a pretty good match. I didn't really pay attention that much, but I think Caitlyn had an arm injury from when she speared AJ Lee on last Friday, SmackDown. So she speared AJ, probably about to get the win, but then her arm started hurting, and then AJ got her in the Black Widow submission move, and she tapped out, so AJ Lee retained. And then match 4 was Chris Jericho versus Ryback. Didn't really, because in the weeks leading up to it, Ryback was pretending to have a leg injury, but didn't really come into play too much. It was a really good match, actually. I liked it. It finished off, Chris Jericho tried to do a lion salt, but he landed on his feet, and then Ryback rolled him up for the pin, and it did a really cool roll-up. He put all his weight on him so he couldn't kick out. So that was a pretty good match. And then there was the World Heavyweight Championship match. This was my favorite match I've seen in a long time. It was Dolph, my favorite guy, Dolph Ziggler against Alberto Del Rio. No one likes Alberto. Yeah, so the whole match, the crowd was really good good for Dolph, which is awesome because I love Dolph Ziggler. And the whole match, Dolph was going really good. Actually, Alberto was kicking in the head a lot because of his concussion, but besides that, Dolph was going really good. And then it seemed like Dolph was getting the upper hand, and AJ Lee comes out. She skips around. I thought when she first came out, she was going against Ziggler, trying to get him disqualified. It turns out she was just coming to support him, but Dolph said, no, leave. But she just stayed there, and she distracted Dolph. And then Dolph looked like he was going to beat Alberto Del Rio anyway, but then, because Alberto Del Rio was kicking in the head a lot, and Alberto Del Rio took off his knee pad, and he was going to kick Dolph in the head. But then Dolph actually dodged, but AJ didn't see it, and she came in and hit him with her Divas title and got Dolph disqualified. And it looked like Dolph was just about to hit a zigzag when she hit Alberto with the Divas Championship, which I was actually super angry because I wanted him to win. So yeah, AJ, I reckon that Dolph's going to break up with AJ, and then they're probably going to have a feud with, what's his name? The Dolph's backup? What's his name? I can't remember. You know, Ezekiel. No, not Ezekiel Jackson. No, I can't remember his name. You know, the big backup guy. What's his name? Oh. And then, so yeah, after that, it was the WWE title, right after the World Heavyweight Championship, which was Mark Henry versus John Cena. I really thought this match was super boring. It was really slow. Most of the time, it was just Mark Henry dominating John Cena, and he just always took him out of the ring, and then he went outside of the ring, waited for like an 8 count, brought him back in. I reckon it was super boring. I didn't like the match at all. In the end, John Cena kept on trying to give the attitude adjustment to Mark Henry, but he kept on being too heavy for him, and he dropped him on his head. He hits the attitude adjustment, but then Mark Henry kicks out. I think Mark Henry hit a World Strongest Slam, and John Cena kicked out of that too. Yeah, John Cena jumped off the top rope to do his thing where they're bent over and he drop kicks him. He leg drops him from the top rope, if you know what I mean. Then Mark Henry caught him and World Strongest Slammed him. John Cena kicked out of that, and then he got him in a STFU, but Mark Henry fought out, but then he got him in another one, and then he was about to fight out, but he dragged him back to the ring, and then Mark Henry tapped out. And at the end of the match, he had to get the referee to help him walk out because his legs were killing him, so I think Mark Henry's going to retire soon, I reckon. And then the last match was my favourite. Oh no, the World Heavyweight title was my favourite, but my second favourite match of the night, which is the Raw World Heavyweight the World WWE Championship, Money in the Bank, or the All Stars, whatever they're going to call it. And this had CM Punk, Rob Van Dam, the returning Rob Van Dam, Christian, Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, and Sheamus. I thought that Dolph Ziggler was going to come out and take the briefcase, because there was only 6 people and there's supposed to be 7, because Kane got taken out by the Wyatt family. So I thought that Dolph Ziggler was going to come in and take the briefcase. So yeah, this is a good match. I think it started out with everyone ganged up on Rob Van Dam, took him out of the ring. Then they took Sheamus out of the ring. And then there was only 4 guys left. They fought each other. And then it was just CM Punk and Daniel Bryan for a while. Yeah, there was one point in the match where like all 6 people were up on the ladder. And then they all dropped off the ladder. And I thought, because they were all on the ground, I thought, yeah, okay, Dolph's going to come out when they're all on the ground. And he's going to get the title when they're on the when they're all laid out. But it didn't happen. They all just got up really slowly. Then it looked like Daniel Bryan was going to win. He had everyone laid out and he was just about to get the World Heavyweight Championship. And then out comes Curtis Axel. He knocks him off. He takes him outside. Does the swinging neckbreaker thing on him. And then he walks over to CM Punk. And CM Punk GTS's him. I thought that he was actually going to help CM Punk out. I thought Paul Heyman hired him to like help CM Punk win, because Daniel Bryan was about to win. But and then and then everyone else is laid out except CM Punk. So Paul Heyman comes out and starts yelling at Curtis Axel even though he's unconscious, and he says, "Oh, why are you taking out my best friend?" And then he helps CM Punk get up the ladder, and he gets like right near the briefcase, and then Paul Heyman betrays him and hits him with a ladder and knocks him off and costs him the victory. And then Rob Van Dam went to climb up, and he almost got to the ladder too, but then Randy Orton did this awesome move. He got his leg, ripped him off the ladder, and RKO'd him in midair. It was really cool. So yeah, then Randy Orton got the briefcase, and then that was it. So yeah, really good pay-per-view here, guys. I enjoyed it. I don't get that many pay-per-views, but this one was good. So yeah, I'm going to maybe do this every month now. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe to be updated when I upload next. And I will see you in the next video you watch of mine.